Hello everybody, I hope you're all doing well. In this video we are going to be reviewing Corazon Marikit. She is a Nanango from the Philippines. I'm sorry if I mispronounce anything or if I get some information wrong. I've had to re-record this intro several times because I just forgot something or I've had trouble with the pronunciation. But first, we're going to get her out of the box. So excited. Oh my goodness. I did buy her myself, so this isn't a gift. I'm not really that big of a fan of, like, there's so much noise, I'm sorry. I wasn't that big of a fan of Lenore. I didn't really understand why she was being released. And the same was for Corazon, and then I saw like a Tumblr post about someone like from the Philippines talking about, like, you know, how much they liked that she was a reference of the culture and what they saw in her, and that really just made me be like, oh, you know, that just really encouraged me to be like, okay, well, you know, I'll look more into her. And then I saw the I guess her gimmick of her torso can be detached from the rest of her body, which I think is very fun. And I especially loved in the promo pictures, they showed that the connecting piece kind of looked like a bone. So I was really excited about that. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I believe if I remember correctly, her hair is also purple, which is my favorite color. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Look at her. She did. Okay, I don't think that's supposed to be there. There's a little mark on her box. As you can see. Oh, right. As you can see, I don't think that's supposed to be here. Her face otherwise looks unchanged. Oh, there's some cardboard. Oh, okay. It also comes with this nice piece of cardboard. Which I guess, yep, it's kind of cover the gimmick piece. But yeah. Oh my gosh. I love her face up. I love the little fangs and the little mole. Look at her beautiful hair. Little flowers. I forget what flowers they are. And we have her wings, and I believe they, like, I guess skin between them is fabric. And her dress, and I love it. I love her dress. I mean, if I could make one criticism, the, like, lime green is a bit much for me. It just feels a bit out of place, but, well, it feels a bit out of place, and I'm saying that despite the fact that it's, like, pretty much everywhere. Oh my gosh, I love this background. Background is going to be the background. If you saw my last video, you know that I took out the, I guess the background for, Jenna Filer's collector doll, and I put it in my, collection area. And I needed because the background for Jenna Filer's doll has a window, and I need something to be the scenery for the window, because otherwise it's just wood. But this would be a wonderful background. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Look at this background. This is so cute. Oh my goodness. And I especially like that it's very clearly night, because one, putting with the monster theme, but also, if I recall, these monsters have a habit. If I can figure it out. Hold on. So we'll look at the back first. So it just goes like this. Yes, okay. So back to what I was saying. If I recall, they have a habit of coming off, of disconnecting their torso from the rest of their body. And flying in the night. Oh my goodness. Okay. And I like that you could do this in the box. So, which is nice because she's a collector doll. Okay. Just put buttons. You know, it's nice because she's a oh. You can only do it once apparently. She's gonna have to. So we'll keep her up then. But that's nice because collectors who like to keep their dolls in box also can play with their gimmick. Corazon Marikit. Oh my gosh, I love this box. Like the little it's like a little newspaper. So we have the Cebu citizen. Public excitement over Manananggal sighting. Corazon Marikit seen flying across the Philippines. Who's that cool? As Wang Child describes the mystery monster she spotted. Word on the street is that there's a new girl in town and she's a Manananggal. I think that's Manananggal. There's so many ends. Sources in Cebu have spotted a bat-winged figure flitting across the city after midnight. Reports suggest her name is Corazon Marikit. I was going on a walk and suddenly the scent of Sampanguita was thick in the air, said a local Aswang and designer Glenda Teo. I was looking up and saw her, the Manananggal. She was silhouetted against the moon, wearing this gorgeous Filipinana teano with red fringe. Next time I see Corazon, I'm going to ask where she got her purse. Manananggals are known for leaving their feet on the earth to call them back home after flying through the starry skies. They also tend to steal hearts with their beauty and have a real distaste for salt. Cebu is abuzz with excitement about such a rare and powerful monster being in their midst. Looks like a lurking on rooftops might be this season's hottest new trend. Oh my gosh. Sino yung multo? Mahi wagan? Harima Nagita. I 110% just butchered that. I'm sorry. Monsterazzi takes rare photos of Manananggal. Corazon Marikit. And then a picture of her, a little drawing by probably Glenda Teo, who I think was actually her designer. Oh, that's great. I love they're incorporating that. Oh my goodness. Alright, well, she's gorgeous. I am going to take her out of the box. I'll be right back. Okay, this is the second time I've said, oh, I'm going to take her out of the box. I'll be right back, before realizing, actually, I would like to take her out of the box on camera. Okay, so thankfully this doesn't seem to be glued down, or, sorry, taped down. Because I feel like taking them out of the box is where I get a lot of the excitement. As you saw earlier with me taking her out of her, you know, the delivery box. Alright. So, this will have to go. I might have to just take out this entire, which I think I did with Unifier. And we're gonna have to keep going. Okay. Look at her. Okay. Oh my goodness. Flight. Camera's too much. All right, here she is. Oh my goodness. Does anyone else like feel like when you take them out of the box, it's just like that much more exciting? Oh my goodness. Like truly one of my favorite parts of having fashion dolls is just being able to like touch them and hold them. You know, I mean, looking at them is great, but like just being able to actually touch them makes it feel like a lot more real to me. Ugh, it's amazing. Alright, but I will release her from our confines. We'll be right back. Hopefully it won't break anything. And here she is out of the box. I've noticed that she kind of tilts forward, I think, when I have her like flying like this. Oh, and here she lost her purse. Oh my gosh, she's beautiful. And I like the hair texture. It does, maybe I'm just getting used to it, because it does feel like the other Mazda High hair that feels kind of greasy, but this doesn't feel nearly as greasy. It feels nicer. And her wings are fabric. This is embroidered. And then we have her fan, which I think is very cute. A little tassel with it. And I also show her purse. I love the tassels. Like the tassels on pretty much every accessory ties in with these tassels. We have her bracelets. There is like sort of like a stitching, like hatch pattern on it. So it's like a woven basket almost. I would have loved if she had nail polish on. And these are also sort of like, they're like woven together, but like a bigger woven together, if that makes any sense. Oh, I love that she has pink eyes, and I love her eyeshadow. I think the thing that caused the rubbing on the box was her lip, but it kind of looks like a lip shine to me, I guess. And she's not, you know, I'm not gonna be shoving a flashlight in her face when she's in, you know, just there in the actual collection. So it should be good for you to, you know, just like a shine. I love the top. It looks so 80s to me with the shoulder pads. And then up here, as you can see, we have her skeleton, her like rib cage, well, her spine, and then I guess a sort of her ribs, I guess. This kind of like pearlescent necklace. And this piece is its own separate piece. It's sort of like a strapless bra. If I can also just put, I mean, my shoulders do that too. She's also, I've noticed, taller, at least than the standard body mold for G1. I've compared her with Frankie. She's just a little bit taller, although I think that comes more so from the neck than it does from her torso, which I personally think is quite long, but it might just be that I haven't properly assessed another G1 doll's torso in a while. So this fabric is sheer, which probably makes sense for the bra, but because the fabric is sheer on the skirt, you can kind of see, I don't know if it's picking up that well on camera, but there is like more stitching. It sort of looks like a bandage. As you can see, it's kind of inside out, so there is a stitching here. And when there's not like a giant flashlight on it, or maybe it just doesn't show well with the camera, but you can see it through the skirt. And then we also have her shoes, which very much take after her bag and her necklace. And I love that it's like a little village house. Little palm tree. Oh my goodness. It's so cute. It's sort of like Gina Fire's heels, which I really like. I forgot to mention, but, you know, again, her hairpiece, absolutely beautiful. So she is able to move, as you can see. You could just do a little twist to get her standing upright, and there we go. Now, I'm having a problem with, if I could get her out, her hair is just, hold on. I'm having a problem with connecting her back to, like, her, I'm having trouble connecting her torso together, mostly because of these tassels, just because they kept, you know, there's so many of them and they keep getting in the way, and ended up kind of getting squished. So I'm gonna try to put her back on without, is she even in the right spot? Nope, there it is. There we go, and I don't think, oh my goodness, her hair. Okay, her hair does need to be brushed. It's not fully on. You kind of have to force it for it to be properly on. You know, that's fine. She also comes with a certificate of authenticity. This collector, this certifies that your Monster High Corazon Marikit doll materialized through the collaborative efforts of designers and artists at Mattel. And it was designed by Glenda Chiu. Hope I'm saying her name right. And by Mattel Creations, Certificate of Authenticity. Alright, and here she is with the rest of my collector dolls. It's getting a little crowded in here. I'm thinking for the next video, I will, we're gonna take a very short break, from Monster High. So for the next 2 videos, we're gonna be focusing on Bratz. And unlike last summer, I'm not gonna be doing the 1 video per week, just because dolls are expensive. And I don't have as much money as I did. But, you know, that's fine. So I'm thinking I'm just gonna keep it with the 1 doll video every 2 weeks. And I have a lot of dolls that I still need to get through, so hopefully this will work out for everyone. And I'll be able to continue posting 1 video every 2 weeks for at least until I think the year is ended, which I think is nice. And then, you know, Christmas will come and I will hopefully get some more dolls. But thank you all so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Goodbye.